Good morning, early morning. Good morning. Say hi. Hi to everyone. Okay. People who are watching this video also, if you are there, if you're watching this video, if it is day, night, whatever it is, no one is watching you. You can still say hi. Just do it. Because you know what? You become somebody who gets connected to this timing. Okay. Let me tell you this word. Okay. Uh, Outside this world, everything is measured in time. Yes or no? Okay, distance in time, weight in time, everything is time. Yes or no? Just give me a high five. Correct. You know, outside we calculate distance from planet to planet as light years, light mass. Yes. And today, when I was reading Bhagavad Gita, there's a particular chapter. I can also tell you the chapter number for those people who are here. Um, Chapter number 15, text number 12. So there is a direct claim. Any light, any kind of burning sources are looking at. Okay, there is something which is called as the prana concepts, where you have the minimalistic thing that you can think, where there is an effulgence of a lot of lights, a lot of power, a lot of energy, is the God particle, we call it as. So today we are going to learn about certain points. Okay, certain points of understanding about different stages of human consciousness. And just to give you an idea, there are 13 different conscious of human beings, okay, that human being can do, or probably the life. I will not say human beings, but life. How many? 1, 3, 13. Okay. So just to give an idea, what is the first one? The first one is us right now. We can only do something like, okay, we can just remember something of our past. Yes or no? Correct. We can just assimilate some kind of an information from your past, past moments, past what should I say? Yeah, past happenings, past deeds. We can remember that, and based on that only we can compile our future. The things that you have not seen, you will never have a compilation idea in your future. For example, let's say a latest car. Now, the latest car is something that many of you guys already know, that it does not need a driver. Yes or no? But just imagine 10, 15 years back, someone actually thought, Arey, yaar, my driver takes a lot of money. He's always coming late. Why not I create something which is driverless? Correct? Okay. Just for my concept to understand. But these concepts, these ideas usually comes from your past experiences and the things that you have done in your past. Yes or no? Okay. Now this is stage one. And we are still in the stage one itself. You have a past problem, and you have a past, some ways of getting out the solution. But in future, you want stability, you want happiness, you want comfort, you want sense of security. And that's what we call it as the business model. Correct? Now, this is the level one. Level two is when you get into this conscious level, you might be able to see things happening in future which has not been connected to your past. Did you get my point? You will be able to see certain things, very powerful things. For example, some people can go and stand in front of a barren land. I can say, okay, hey, look, this is a multi-story building coming, this is a mall coming, and all these things, and this is the number of people who are getting inside, and they can plan and design the entire civil architecture there. Yes or no? Level two of consciousness. Some people can create a business model like that. Some people can create big community, a new nation. Subhash Chandra Bose, he says, get all this non-violence. I need violence. I'll go back and I'll get my team and I'm going to kick these guys out. Yes, that is his concept. Prabhupada, at the age of 70 years, he left everything. I said, look, I'm going to build up 108 ISKCON temples, man. Just imagine, 70 years old, people die at 70. This guy started his life in 70. In 12 years, he has put 108 ISKCON temples. Great job. Okay. And that 215 is inside Pakistan only. Just look at this guy, man. Awesome, right? And you think life is over. So do you understand? So these guys are so much connected because they can see the future as a reality and they make it happen. So this 1 and 2 level is something that we guys can take care of it. Okay. Then there is a next level. In this level, you can technically see future of somebody. Hello? When you get this level, you can actually see the future of somebody. Not only that, you can, this is a learnable skill, okay? Whatever I told you so far, the human level I'm talking about, this is a learnable skill, okay? Till this part, when you are able to see people's future and all those things, there are a lot of science that you can study. There is a department in mathematics called as astrology, astrophysics, metaphysics, and all those things, where these are learnable things, where you can acquire such kind of knowledge, you can practice, and you can look into the finesse part of it. Where exactly आप हाथ पढ़ सकते हो, किसी शक्ल पढ़ के बोल सकते हो, okay, this is going to happen. Yes or no? There are some people in our past, who are the Rishi Munis, they could exactly tell you, "Eta अगले जन्म में तुम्हारा ये होगा," whatever. So he can do all these things. Yes or no? Right. Then there is the next level, which is beyond the human level. We call it as the human to Gandharva level. Okay, human to Chota Mota God. Okay, how many of you guys have seen this kind of Chota Mota God? They can cure people, they can touch and heal things. There are a lot of Babaji, Swamijis are there. They can vanish here, come there, do some amazing stuff, and you feel magic. They can levitate. So Chota Mota God. Okay, miniature gods. Okay. So these guys are worshipped. Yes or no? Some of them are worshipped. लोग जाते हैं माला डालते हैं, अगरबत्ती जलाते हैं और बाकायदा. Some people are alive also, but still people, put agarbatti on their photo. Yes or no? Do you know somebody like that? Very good. So these guys have some powers. They have got something. So these are people who are transforming themselves into the higher level of it. They are super conscious. They know certain things. Okay. The next level are guys who can typically remember. Okay, by the way, these guys can just look at the future. That's all. But the next level of the guys, they can also look at their future and their past, other people's future and other people's past. Okay? These guys are higher level of the astrologers. And they can tell you also, they can guide you. This day do this, then this will not happen. Yes or no? How many of you guys know this kind of things? This day, Falana, you do this, okay, put this way, then this is not going to happen. This is going to happen. So he can typically modulate little bit of things, but he does not remember this. He remembers only in this life. He does not remember his past lives. Hello? Okay? But the next level are those guys who remembers also their past life. These are typically guys who are called as Jatishwar. Have you heard of this word? How many of you guys have heard of this word? Jatishwar? Okay. Okay, 1, 2. Search kar lena. So these guys, have you heard of such kind of stories? That the kid can tell of the past life. Okay, sir, I was in Rome. Okay, this is the gully. This is the mohalla. This is where I've taken this. I was played. Have you heard of this kind of stories? These guys remember their past, man. Yeah. Okay. But they don't remember many things. Little bit of some remembrance of their life is there. Okay. That means past life exactly happens. Okay. So there are multiple things are there. They say, again, Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 15 itself, you will look at. He says there are 84 lakh species are there, and everyone gets a chance to become one species. And the highest level of attainment is the human form. After that, you become the God level. Okay. If you do nonsense, then you go back. You can become an insect, bird, whatever animal, blah, blah. Based on your karma, you figure it out. And that has been written already. So today we are going a little bit deeper into this. Then, whatever the level I've told you, I think the 6th level is somebody who can now actually travel in the future, and he can travel in the past, but he cannot do anything. He can just be there. He can see and whatever is happening. Okay. Okay. One more level I forgot. This is another power where exactly the thing is, okay, in the real time, he can see remotely. It's called as remote viewing. This is stage 2. Stage 2, remote viewing. There's an article which has been banned right now for you guys to see, but you can still figure out some stresses. And US, they started something at the time of World War II. It's called as remote viewing. Okay, it's called remote viewing. There was a troop of people, they had been trained how to see remotely. How many of you guys know Mr. Sanjay in Mahabharat? Anyone remembers Mr. Sanjay? Areva, kaun lagta hai bhai? Okay, this guy had the primitive TV. He can actually sit there and see, okay, do you know some Babaji can sit there and tell you what is happening here and there? Okay, this is stage 2. So like that, stage 3, stage 4, stage 5, stage 6. Stage 6 guys can actually travel to different places. Yeah, they can actually do the time traveling, but they can see, but people cannot see them. They can see everything, but the real time people might not be able to see, or might be they can see also, but they, when they come back, they don't remember anything. They cannot do anything in that module. They cannot do anything on the past. They can just see that, view that. Did you get the power? Yeah, astral projections and all, right? No, astral projection is something different, buddy. Okay, I'm not talking about that. Seventh layer is the actual God layer. Hello? Seventh layer. This is the layer where Sri Krishna came to, did the Leela, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita. Hello. So this gentleman, he remembers his past. He remembers other people's past also. Did you get my point? Okay. He can tell what has happened in the past life. And he can also go in future also. He can do many other projections. He can talk about things, what will happen, what will not happen. He gives you certain things he can modulate things and all. Beyond that also, so at this life also, he can die. He still has a human form. Did you get my point? Like this, there are 13 different attainment forms are there. So Lord Krishna is not the only thing. उनके ऊपर भी बहुत सारे forms हैं. Okay, so this is where from human beings to the human and Gandharva concept, then the Gandharva concept, then the Gandharva to the God concept, then the attainment concept, and then the ultimate God concept, which comes into. Then you, on the higher part, you will have the Vaikuntha, Golakas, and many other things are there, which is something beyond the things. Okay, how many of you guys now you understand that this is just a small part of the huge stuff that we have? Yes or no? You feeling okay? Okay, guys, I want you to do one thing. I want you to look at your thumbnail. Yeah. Hello, people on YouTube also. You can also look at your thumbnail. Not, thumbnail, matlab not YouTube ka thumbnail. Come out of that social media. I'm looking at you, this thumbnail. Now compare this with a big banyan tree. And compare that banyan tree with this entire universe. This is this much issue, sir. We have a huge dimensions to go. Yes or no? So today, I would try to make you little bit elevated of consciousness without any yoga, without any breathing techniques, without getting into some hallucinations. Are you guys okay? Okay, awesome, powerful. Right. So what we are gonna do is, I want you guys to just 1 second. Let me open up this. Okay, let me see if I can give you the link. I need you to go to the Idea Mastery link. If you do not have the link, I'll just give you the shortened version of it. Link. Okay, so I'm just giving you the link here. Okay, you need to work here. Okay, I'll just give it to you here. Okay. Oops, sorry, I think I've sent it to coach. Yeah, this is the link. Okay, but make sure you're going to do this. Okay, make sure you're going to do this in the next 3 minutes to 4 minutes. People who are watching this on YouTube also, you can also do this. Okay, this will be little bit different. I'll make it very simplified. I'm going to give you around 5 minutes time. How much? 5 minutes time. 10 questions you need to write, not answers. I want you to write 10 questions. Okay. Okay, hold on. Imagine. Now you know that people can come. I mean, all of you guys, you all know, right? That there is a future version of you. Yes or no? Kal hoga. Kal hoga nahi hoga malum nahi, but kal ka planning to hai. Yes or no? Everyone, you all have plans, right? To-do lists. Big to-do list, 3 days plan, 3 months plan, Panchavarshiki Yojana. Yes or no? You all have all these things. I want you to imagine that you are meeting somebody who is 10 years older you. So you are meeting, let's say Dada or whatever it is. Okay. So I am meeting myself who is 10 years older to me. Okay. And this is your future self. I'm talking about you are meeting yourself, but this guy, I mean, you have came probably from future. Now you know time traveling possible, yes or no? And it is metaphysics now. Earlier they didn't believe. Now it is happening. So imagine you are able to meet your future version, which is 10 years old. What are the 10 questions you are going to ask him? Okay. What are the 10 questions you are going to ask him? I'm not talking about good, bad, ugly, whatever it is. Just go ahead and write down 10 questions. What are those important questions that you are going to ask? It might be important, it can be frugal, it can be naughty, it can be business oriented, family oriented, relationship. I would like to know. Okay, don't ask questions like, wo jayegi, nahi jayegi. Okay, don't ask those kind of questions. Ask some very, very sensual questions about your future life. This is something which is going to be very deep. That's why I want you guys to take it in a very positive way. This is an exercise which will give you a lot of new dimensions. Pakka. Go ahead, do it right now. Write down those questions that you would like to ask your future self. Okay, that you would like to ask your future self. Link has been given. Go ahead. And by the way, I do not know how many of you guys is going to say Namaskar or something to him. I don't know. So figure it out how you're going to talk to him also. Because he's the future self. He'll be the older guy, right? He's 10 years older to you, 10 years much more mature than you. 10 years he has got a lot of exposure, experience, new people, network. कुछ तो किया होगा. 10 साल कम नहीं होते यार. Yeah. 10 years. 365 multiplied by 10. Okay. That's the amount of days he has spent. More than you. More experienced, more informed, more learned, more technologically advanced. Also remember that also. He's very, very tech. Today, things are happening so fast. You have got so much of AI, chat GPT, and fun. So might be after 10 years, God knows, he can have a kind of a machine only. He can do all those things. Go ahead, do it. At least try asking at least minimum 5 questions. Put your brain to task. The deep questions. Go ahead. And people who are watching this on YouTube, if you want to take a part of this, if you want to be a part of this live interaction community, then there is a link down there. You can probably look into that. You can write to support. All the links are there in the description, should be there. Or else you write in the comment bar, okay, I want to join, okay, IWJ, okay, I want to join, or IWTJ, whatever you want to write it out. And we might give you a link where I'm giving off people a live session, because when you're watching this on YouTube, it will be a different thing. You will just watch. But when you are actually here, the people who are here on screen, they can experience certain different kind of other stuff. And slowly, it happens that you're, I'm not going to go very deep, okay? When you every day do this transcendence, this seeding, there is something called as, there is an aura. You have heard of this word called aura. Okay? This aura slowly gets into more positive, more intense, and it can change out. Yeah. So that's a very powerful thing. I don't want to get into the details of how it works out, how your akasa and ether and all those stuff can actually resonate. I can only give you an example. Like, let's say there is a street dog and there are 10 people are waiting there. Okay. The street dog is not going to go to everyone. He's always going to be scared of at least like 4 to 5 people out there. Okay. This guys can do, but he's going to wag his tail only to certain people. That means the dog actually understands the vibes of these people. So I'm talking about that kind of a vibe. Okay. It's a very powerful system. And that's why Dharmaraj, we call Kal Bhairav. Okay. Kal Bhairav has his own Vahan as the dog, because the dog can sense the aura of somebody. So when you do this seeding every day, you get into a very positive aura, very, very structured systems. You sit in a geometry, you get up at 7 o'clock. And I want you guys to, whenever you come into Dhamastri, and people who are watching this on YouTube also, please drink at least like minimum, whatever, half a glass, 1 glass, at least have some water there. Because your memory, your speed on thoughts, your body is made up of more than 70% to water. And there is something called as water memory, water therapy. So many people are doing. Okay, aapko malum hai, you know better than me, fantastic. But have a glass of water, man. What is the problem? Right? So when you come here, you hydrate yourself, आपका cardinal rhythm set हो जाएगा, your mind starts to work, you are ready for the business, you learn about people-to-people interaction systems, your confidence level will go high because you are on screen, and now you are not only virtually confident, you are actually confident also. Yes. And then there is an amazing community. People, there's a beautiful saying. This is my mentor, my uncle taught me. Amit, you show me your friends, I show your future. Yeah. This is the same word my mentor also told me. Amit, you show me your friends, I'm going to show your future. Aha moment. You are the sum of 5 people whom you are meeting every goddamn day. तो भाई आप किससे मिल रहे हो? उसका खुद का गोल कैसा है? What is he doing in his life? Can he come down and share something on live? Can he talk in front of 30 to 40 people? In 2022, it's a different game. So this is where you need to see yourself in a better way. Today, as we are doing this topic of time traveling, this is also a seeding. I'll tell you the transcendence, what happens here. And there are many such kind of things that we have already done. More than 2,500 such kind of sessions are recorded, and it is there in the Facebook Dhammasri group. If you want to have a look at it, you can just go there, scroll down. Yeah, might be I need someone to probably put all the links together and write the names and all those things. I don't know, but somebody has done around 100. Okay, if anyone is willing to volunteer, go ahead and do it. We can give you the entire thing every day. It was such a beautiful, powerful things. How this kind of topics is evaluated or evolved, because I'm doing this from last probably around, I don't know, 10-15 years. Just imagine, that's how it's going to be. So today the topic that I gave it to you is where you are supposed to ask your future self, okay, certain 10 questions. So how many of you guys have finished at least 5 questions? Just give me a high five. At least 5. Okay, good. Push for another 2. Let's say push for another 2. Anyone who has finished 10 questions, then you are in a flow stage. Okay, your idea has started to work, which is good. Fantastic. You have gone to the flow stage. It is not easy. You will see the difficulty level. If you have gone to 10, go for plus. It's okay. So your flow stage is something where you get a lot of different ideas, automatically it starts working. You do not need anything other than just a pen and paper at this point of time. You can create amazing amount of content, concept, creativity. आपका right brain fantastically काम करना चालू करेगा, and left brain also works with analyzing a lot of things. You get logic, comprehensive stuff, algorithms. ये सारा कुछ equally काम करता है. When you have both the hemisphere working together, this state, this flow state is a concept. There are a lot of people are giving a lot of psychological and stuff like that. So this is also called as hemisync. If you do not know, you can make a note of this. It's called hemisync. The purpose is I want you to write down the questions as I'm talking. Okay, I'm purposely talking to you guys. This is called as a noise. Okay, noise and noise. So I'm annoying and noise, but you are getting concentration. So this is where you deep focus. You are listening to my voice, but you are concentrating on your question. Okay, write down your questions. Touch up at least minimum 6 to 7 points. Try. So if you are somebody who is finishing like 70%, okay, good. You have started integrating all this information. You are in a compilation stage. Okay, you are compiling multiple things of your past, and you are putting all these things. Right? Awesome. Good. Look, guys, come out of that schoolish way. I have done 10. I have done 20. I'm the fast one. Here, there is nothing like fast and safe. You are competing with your inner self. The biggest enemy in your life is your consciousness, and the biggest power is also the consciousness. Yes or no? Do you agree? This can kill you, but this can lead you as well. So how to compare this? How to control this? I think this is the question that we are going to ask. Now, I think a lot of people have already shared. So now submit your answers, guys. Go ahead and submit your answers. Okay, go ahead, submit your answers. Let's see how much people have done today. All right, good. So I have some, okay, I think somebody is still in the yesterday's one. All right, so let me just open this for everyone. 1 second. Yeah, good. Okay, so I have a screen in front of me, and there is no names. Nobody's names is going to be shown here. All right, so good. We have a lot of things. Okay, some of the questions. Let's see the funny questions also. Okay, this is yesterday's. Okay, why didn't you believe in yourself? Wow, good question. I don't know who is this. Good question. Why you did not believe in yourself? Okay, why you are so healthy at this age? Okay, good. How to reach the higher state, full realization? What is mom doing there with you? Wow, good. I love that. Okay, so I'm just reading you some random questions. Okay, uh, how you earned the best CEO award? Man, lovely, lovely, very fantastic question. How are you maintaining this many people? How are you generous in providing many funds? By the way, YouTube people who are Facebook people who are watching this for the first time, let me tell you, these guys has been doing this Dhamma mastery for quite some time. At least like 2-3 times they have done. So they know the positive angle of this. Okay. So positive angle gives you positive questions. And if the guy is in a really a bad state of mode, he might ask, "Tu abhi bhi jinda hai? Tu mara nahi abhi? Kamine?" Right? Why are you still alive? So good. So I think there are, okay, how is my family life? Okay, did you meet aliens? If so, when? Okay, this is like a time pass question, man. You are meeting him for the first time and you're going to ask this question? I'm sure not, right? Okay. Am I expanded by my projects to all Indian states by January? Fantastic. Nice one. How did you feel these experiences? List me ignorant thing I am followed for long. Very nice. Good. So I think a lot of fantastic questions. Okay. If you need a copy of this, probably you have to connect with me, and then I can probably share you some of these copies of what people are doing. Maybe we have to compile. So I'm looking at someone who can compile this. Okay, new job. Yeah. So I'll just open this out. Okay. How can I reach where you are? Learn wise and faster than 10 years. Okay, very powerful question. Where will be my office? When will I be a master closer? Wow, man, who is this? Good. I love that. Okay. Which is the best school for my son? Wow, very nice. Good. What happens after 2024 elections? Some people you are going to be naughty, man. Acha, tell me which share is going up and down in 10 years. I'll buy that share. All right, good. Nice questions. Okay. See, I do not know who is writing this. Okay, we have hidden the names and all, but I think this is a very powerful thing. How did you make being alone your superpower? Good. What else I have to do to become a great orator like you? Good. Okay. Are you financially free? Good question. What is the legacy you will leave for your next generation? Beautiful question. Beautiful question. How to handle your boss? Okay. How can you improve myself? Okay. How can do relationship better? How can I grow my network? Good. I think these are all powerful questions. If you guys got an aha moment just now looking at these questions, just give me a high five. How many of you guys got to get some very, very powerful questions? When you look at other people's questions, you also learn, I should have asked that question also, man. Wow, that was more powerful. Yes or no? You realize today, right? Someone asked more powerful questions than yourself. I would like to give this task to you probably every 1 month. You do this task and you will see you cannot cheat. You got my point? In this task, if you cheat, you are cheating whom? Whom are you cheating? Beautiful, right? So what is the transcendence today? The transcendence is you have seen yourself in the next 10 years. Yes, that's the transcendence. That's the highest level of probably a normal human being can visualize. Okay. Now, help me to understand. Okay. I want you guys to just participate with yes and no. Okay. Just participate with yes and no need to type. Just imagine you are able to see this person. He's looking younger or he's looking older? I don't know. So now here is something that I would like to ask you. You can visualize him in a particular way, but you have desire to make him see in a something way. Did you see the contradict which is happening in your hemisync? How many of you guys are able to see that? You have a desire to see him in something else, but you are actually visualizing him in a different way. Yes or no? The photo which is coming in your mind is a different thing, but you want something to be attached to this photo. Hello? It's a little deeper. Okay. So that is the first question. The second question is, how many of you guys would like to ask him about, or if you meet him, okay, would you like to talk about your, not only your health. So these are a couple of questions which you can actually ask yourself. Your health, the relationship, finance, spirituality, business, whatever. These are the easiest and the common questions. But what actually would matter is ask him, how did you do that? Better one, just ask him, how did you do that? See, the moment you do not get a how answer, okay, you should get, but if you are not able to get the how answer, then understand your consciousness is still have to be improved to that level. You are probably there, you have asked this question, but you are not getting this answer. The biggest thing in this world to make money is the question called how. I repeat, the biggest question, biggest thing in this world, if you want to make money, is to answer the how. Just check it out. Okay. You see any of the advertisement right now, you will see, 10 secrets to become much more productive. So what is this question? The question is how to become 10x productive in the next 3 days. Did you get my point? How to earn this X amount of money in the next 1 month. Most of the advertisement are always like this. They ask you with a question and they answer the how. They don't answer the how, they ask you the how. So usually we'll see some of the advertisement are you suffering from dizziness and you are this? Learn. You need to understand, this is how these guys make an advertisement. Are you suffering from X? Okay. So learn how to do X in Y. Yes or no? Most of the advertisements you will find this. Good. See that? Now, this is what you can do. I'm giving you a tip. I'm giving you a tip. If this tip is given, you technically do not need to fall into any advertisement. Moment. You will never need to fall in advertisement. Change the how question to what. Change the how to what. Okay. What are the things I have to do to reach there? Did you get my point? Sada, how will I go to Chennai? Okay. So what is the first thing that you need to do to reach to Chennai? Just change that question from how to what. Okay. Dada, I have to buy a ticket. Okay. So how do you find the ticket? I have to find out the railway station from where I have to go to where. Okay, good. So what are the things that you have to carry to reach from this to this? What are the kind of preparations you need? Are you guys getting my things? You will get step-by-step processes. And I think today, a lot of people who are coach, guru, mentor, Babaji, Swamiji, they will have, I'm going to give you step-by-step. Have you seen this word? Step-by-step, step-by-step. These are certain things people are selling now. And this is old. You cannot fool people anymore. Now people are becoming smarter. One button ChatGPT give you 20,000 steps, man. What you are giving of 5 steps? ChatGPT can give you 10,000 steps. But you do not need a ChatGPT. I want you to chat with your inner self. Chat with that 10 years senior guy. Can you do that? I'm giving you a personal senior bot. Okay, a personal senior bot. You ask him any questions, but ask him not the how question. Ask him the what question. Is it a good session today? Okay. So with that, let me also open the session for other people to share your realizations about today's topic. Write down your names in the chat bar here on the Zoom. Okay. Write down your names and go ahead and let the world know what did you realize today? What did you understand today? What was the transcendence today? Today, I'm putting a seed inside you and is an auto, I call it as micro positive course correction. The moment you have this kind of an accountability partner who is your inner self, I don't think there is a guru outside. Your guru is always inside. That is my concept. I might be wrong, but I think the guru is actually inside you. This guru is born 9 months before you are born. This guru does not sleep probably. He wakes up before you, but he's sleeping or not, I do not know. But there is a subconscious level. This guru is constantly talking to you. You are technically alone. Do you know that? Do you know you are technically alone? And the only guy talking to you is this inner conscious guru or whatever you call it as. Every time. If you don't talk to this guy, you will not be able to cross the road also. You will be sitting with a menu card, but you will not be able to decide anything. Yes or no? Good. So write down your names. Let's understand that today's transcendence. Today, I gave you an ChatGPT for lifetime. No internet required. Aha moment. Okay, you can ask him anything. This is the Google ka bhi baap rahega. He can tell you everything because this guy knows everything about your past, your present, and he also can visualize your future. Moment. He knows all the capacities that you have, all the experiences that you have, all the learning, all the teaching, sab kuch pata hai isko. All the good thing also, not a thing also, and he also knows what you are scared of. Talk to this guy. Issa jada personalized stuff aapko milega nahi. Go ahead. So you can open your stuff and go ahead. Go ahead. Follow the chat. Unmute and talk. Yeah.
Well, what I have got from today's situational analysis was that what things matter to me if I go 10 years or further higher in my life. This is the biggest revelation that I could figure it out. That yes, these are the things that I need to check whether they have gone in the right direction, to which levels I have reached, and some other things in the like backdrop, family relations, business, everything included.
Awesome. Nice. Next.
Yeah, it was a wonderful thinking. See, everybody would like to assume or want them to see themselves after 10 years in a better position from what they are today, maybe financially, physically, mentally. So then when they address the questions, how did you do it and convey it to what has to be done, then it make me think what all I should do to reach there.
Good.
So it's
So
a
what is the final answer?
So it's a wonderful way of thinking, and it keeps us always positive and do actions, take actions which will help us reach there. That's the concept today.
Okay, awesome, nice. Next.
Next is Pinaki.
So the first thing, yeah, I'm audible.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, you are
so
audible.
I'm audible.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the first thing, yes. So first thing which has to be visualized there is that what are the dreams you have, and in next 10 days, whether I am able to visualize the success or whatever things we want in the future. Then asking the insightful questions. So it was a wonderful exercise today. So thanks.
Okay. Now, whatever you guys are doing, if you sit and meditate, ab meditate kya karoge? I'm asking, ab meditate kya karoge? Because you're right now, there is something called as an urban noise. You've got something outside, there is someone shouting outside, there is a machine going there, there's a drilling happening, something happening. That's why people used to leave these places in towns and other places, and they used to go to jungle to do meditation. Yes or no? Today, if you do meditation in Everest also, there is a helicopter going to watching. Acha, tu kya kar raha hai? Yes or no? There is someone watching you. There is a drone also going to follow you. There is no place left out. So the best way to do it is this kind of things, which is more of, right now in the 5 minutes, you went in that era, that stuff, and you got your stuff. So let's quickly go to the next person. Quick. Next person, be ready.
Dada, it's a nice topic. So we discussed in the 7 levels where how we can imagine ourselves and how the things are going on. So to the God level. Then we know how to we convert the how to what. So we can pull out maximum information from the someone. So this is basically the problem, our problems which we are asking to the senior person. So on the basis of that, we can we can forecast our personal things to the future. That is from my side.
Good. Yeah. So I think you can have two different elements. One is the positive element, and one is something which is the negative element. So the positive thing is called as the the achievers mindset, and the negative thing is called as the extinguisher mindset. So I want you guys to look at both the things when you do this exercise in much more deeper task today. If you are doing this, extinguisher mindset is, what if things are going wrong? What are the kind of corrective actions I need to do? If I don't achieve this, what is the corrective action I have to do? Extinguisher, fire extinguisher. जब आप घर बनाते हो ना, so you're looking at a happy family, बहुत लोग हंस रहे हैं and all those things. Yes or no? That's the kind of a concept you have. But there is someone who is putting a fire extinguisher also. Why? What if some nonsense happens? You need the fire extinguisher. Yes or no? गाड़ी में extra चक्का क्यों चाहिए? First aid क्यों चाहिए? Because this is also required that you have both the hemisphere working simultaneously. Are you guys able to see hemisync, positive and negative? Prepare for positive, prepare for negative, both. Good. Next person.
So Dada, I learned that we are so small in comparison to the whole 13 levels of ascension from today's transcendence. So there is a long way to go, and keeping a futuristic vision of ourselves in the future is the only way that we can focus and to achieve to that longer spiritual journey. So that's what I learned in today's session.
Yeah. So someone is asking me, what is the 8th level? 8th level are those people who have attained beyond the godliness. I mean, they can actually, they are Amar. Okay, what do you call this? They will not die. So there are 8 such people are there existing right now also in this world, but they are only in this world. They cannot go to another places and come back. So there are many people who are Amar, like for example, Parshuram. Then you have got Dronacharya's son. Okay, then Bibhishan, then Sugriv. These are the people who are still alive. They say there are, I don't know, these are myths or not, but they say they have attained to that level. So Parshuram is another guy who has gone in the living stage itself. He has gone to the heaven and other places also. So that's the 8th level. Then you have got 9th level, 10th level, 11th level. Like that, there are 13 levels are there. Okay. So let's not go into that right now. Let's look at to only one level. Let's create some good business, good karma, and do elevate to the next level. Good one. Next person, please. Go ahead.
Yeah. Another nice transition here. Actually, this gives what plans you have done now so that you will be able to reach where exactly, and what else you wanted to add up so that you can say better of yourself. So this was a great exercise, and
That's
I
it.
think, yeah, thank you.
Make a note of this word called what else, which just Nanda Kumar said. No? Okay. This is a concept that I think one of my very beautiful, old colleague has done for Amazon, or Dikhao. Have you heard of that advertisement, or Dikhao? Okay. So technically, you can go to your future version and you can ask, what else? Bas, or kya option hai? What else? Hello. The moment you ask him what else, you will get multiple other options and opinions, and probably those things or those resources you might not have thought in the first instance. Okay. Go ahead, ask him. Take him as a retailer. Or dikhao. What else you have? What more can you give me? Good, Nandakumar. Nice. Thank you.
Dada, am I audible? Yeah. Actually, I'm always curious about these spiritual stuffs and higher level dimension, lot of things. And I tried something too. But within these 5 minutes, yeah, I tried something. Within these 5 minutes, you actually give us purpose and confidence to try it, even the eyes open. That's a great thing I am enjoyed today. And these stuffs are not just simple thing. It's so much great. You give it in just 5 minutes. That's a great, awesome, Dada.
Good. I have one thing to tell you from yesterday's story. Yesterday, I was going to meet somebody. I can tell you, I was meeting Gopal Rao, and there was a school bus, and the kid was in the last seat, and the water bottle fell down by somehow. So I stopped my scooter. I took the water bottle. I went, I stopped the bus, and I gave it off. And he said, "Thank you, uncle." And this is what I did is do the same thing 10 times to other people, even if they don't say thank you. Boom. Okay, that's it. I think he will learn something better than the moral science and the other books. So now what I'm connecting to you guys is, rather than you learning all these things, why not you do it? Why not you implement it? Start implementing. Good thing. That's it. Okay, next person, Gopal Rao.
Dada, the thing is, see, rather than we all used to write goals. Now I understood the real action, what I need to do to achieve that. The step 1, step 2, step 3 to achieve, to become a CEO or whatever your dream, future you are asking, I need to create my own set of questions for each one. That's what the realization.
Okay, very nice, good. So we'll go with the last person, Chiranjeevi. Go ahead. Oh, Chiranjeevi, sorry. I asked you to write your name. He's writing Chiranjeevi. So it's Vinay. All right.
No, he was talking about all the people who live throughout the
Chiranjeev,
life.
yeah,
That
got
is
it.
Chiranjeev.
Yeah. Let's so if okay, we have got I mean, if we get more time, maybe we can talk about this much more in details. There's a lot of things to learn. Coach, let's hear from you as well. Then we're gonna end the session.
Dada,
Alright.
can I ask you one thing, Dada?
Yeah, go ahead.
That actually I'm suffering to getting deep sleep. Probably I didn't get proper sleep. So can you suggest me with how to achieve my deep sleep in 6 hours? I didn't get it yet.
Okay, I think I can make a separate video and I can tell you that. Okay, I would rather say, are you physically also getting exhausted, or you are just mentally getting exhausted? So first to figure it out.
Okay.
So if you are not physically exhausted, then you will not get proper sleep also. But I would rather also say that please consult somebody who is a medical practitioner also. But otherwise, I would like to tell you that if you are not able to sleep, then there are many chances, many things can be a problem. Okay, might be you are thinking too much, might be you might be an insomniac. So I think it is better to take a medical consulting, because don't get into the spiritual consulting right now. Okay, I would rather consult you. I mean, help you to go for somebody, might be a doctor. You ask him about this, because there might be many other reasons also. Okay, easily, it is not about 6 hours or 5 hours. If you sleep in a deep sleep, you might not need even 6 hours. Do you know that? If you sleep very deep, you might not need sleep hours. And this is not I'm talking, there are many people are there. So don't think it is a bad thing. So better you take a medical consulting. Okay.
Okay, Dada. Thank
If
you.
that doesn't work, it should work. But if that doesn't work, then I think we can talk about it.
Okay.
First you try. First you take something which is legal. Then you will come to something which is illegal. I'll tell you that.
Okay. Super, Dada.
Okay.
Thank you, Dada.
Good. Thank you. So, Coach, anything you want to add? Then we can end up the session.
Yeah. I was saying, like, when you can ask the 10-year-old you, ask for the best thing. Don't stop with the smallest thing. Ask for the highest. What is the highest that I can attain? Right? That was one of my questions I would have asked him. And easiest and simplest way to reach that, apart from all the other materialistic stuff that we really need. And what I want to convey is, today is Thursday. Next week, we are starting with the next live version of Fest. So if anybody has got any questions, please come back to us. You know my number, and you know the support number also. I can give my number also over here. So in case you have any questions,
you can do that. So I would like to probably take last 1 minute to you guys. Okay?
Yeah.
If you talk to your future self, the auto answer which can come, okay, when you ask how did you become this, or how did you get into this, and if you change that question to what all things they have done, you will find most of your future self is going to answer. When you ask them what all things is needed for you, I mean for me to become like you, he will say 3 things. Complete the fest, learn about how to close a deal. Number 2, when you close a deal, you get the money. When you get the money, put into your health. Point number 1. When your health is happy and your mind is happy, then you make your family happy. Then you make the community and the nation happy. Then you make the entire world happy. Goddamn, that is okay. Yes or no? Good. So ultimately, at the end of everything, whatever you learn, you need to know how to connect to that person who needs your amazing qualities, amazing experience, amazing knowledge, or amazing skills. It has to be something that can minimize somebody's pain and problem, eliminate somebody's pain and problem permanently, or it should ensure somebody's pain and problem so that it does not repeat in their future. These are the only 3 modalities. If you are not putting your skill to task, then you are not living that amazing life. So आज भी जो हो 10 साल के बाद भी वैसे ही रहोगे. Did you get my point? Okay, if you are not doing something, just thinking and visualizations is just a myth. Please understand this. It is just like reading a book and not doing anything. There are a lot of people, they are big readers. So what is the point of pani puri bech rahe PhD karke, chai bech rahe MBA karke? To kiya kyun? Why did you visualize after 10 years after passing out MBA, I'll become a chai wala? Is that what you visualized? Huh? Yeah. So ask something which is reasonable, but don't only ask it, but also ask the steps and then follow those steps. Good. Write down the steps, write it down. Writing is the doing of thinking. Then stick it somewhere. Yeah. मैं बैठ के लिखता हूँ ये. Stick it somewhere. And then follow those things each day. Strike it off. How much you have done. Monitor yourself. These are the 5 layers. First, write down what you need to do exactly with the timing. Block your time. In my team also, there are a lot of people out there. They know what they have to do, but they don't block their time. If you don't block the time, the things will never be done. Okay? Never write just a to-do list. Write a to-finish list. Did you get my point? Starting सब कर सकते हैं. Finish नहीं करोगे तो काम नहीं बनेगा. You need to have a finished list. Then you need to monitor your growth. You have to see hourly progress, half a day progress, daily progress, weekly progress, monthly progress, yearly progress. Yes or no? If you don't monitor this, जो monitor नहीं करोगे वो monetize नहीं होगा. If you don't know how to monitor, you will not know how to monetize. Good one. So with that, let me end today's session. On the powers to you guys. I'll see you tomorrow with an amazing topic. And by the way, all the people who are here, please share a thumbs up. Okay, wherever you are, and people who are watching this on YouTube, you can also thumbs up means you have done your stuff or you are ready to face the things. So I'll see you in the next topic. Bye bye. Take care.